Pharaoh, king of Egypt, stands by the Nile River in a dream. 7 sleek, fat cows rise from the water and graze. Then 7 thin, ugly cows emerge and devour them. Pharaoh awakens in fear. Pharaoh fell asleep again and dreamed once more. 7 full, healthy heads of grain grew on a single stalk, followed by 7 thin, scorched heads that swallowed up the good ones. Pharaoh awoke again, his spirit troubled and confused. In the morning, Pharaoh's mind was deeply troubled. He called for all the magicians and wise men of Egypt, but none could explain his dreams. Then the chief cupbearer spoke. "Today I remember my failure. When you were angry, Pharaoh, you put me and the baker in prison. A young Hebrew interpreted our dreams, and they came true exactly as he said. Pharaoh sent for Joseph immediately. Joseph was brought out from the dungeon, shaved, and given clean garments before being presented to Pharaoh. Pharaoh said, 'I had a dream, and no one can interpret it.' 'But I hear that you can,' Joseph replied. 'I cannot do it, but God will give Pharaoh the answer he desires.' Pharaoh recounted both dreams, the cows and the heads of grain, and how the thin ones devoured the healthy ones, yet remained as ugly as before. Joseph said, 'Pharaoh's dreams are one and the same. God has revealed what he is about to do. 7 years of abundance will come, followed by 7 years of famine so severe that the abundance will be forgotten.' Joseph continued, 'Let Pharaoh appoint a wise and discerning man over Egypt. Collect 1/5 of the harvest during the good years and store food for the famine to come.' Pharaoh and his officials were pleased. Pharaoh said, 'Can we find anyone like this man, in whom is the Spirit of God?' Then he appointed Joseph over all Egypt. Pharaoh removed his signet ring and placed it on Joseph's finger. He dressed him in fine linen and put a gold chain around his neck. He had Joseph ride in his second chariot, and people shouted, 'Make way!' Pharaoh gave Joseph the name Zaphenath-Paneah and gave him Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, as his wife. Joseph traveled throughout Egypt, overseeing the land. For 7 years, Egypt experienced great abundance. Joseph gathered grain in every city until the stores overflowed like the sand of the sea. Before the famine, Joseph's wife bore 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. Joseph said, 'God has made me forget all my troubles and made me fruitful in the land of my suffering.' Then the 7 years of abundance ended, and the years of famine began, just as Joseph had said. The famine spread across the lands, but Egypt had food. When the famine grew severe, Pharaoh told the people, 'Go to Joseph and do what he tells you.' Joseph opened the storehouses and sold grain to all Egypt and to people from every land who came for food.